Hey everyone, this is Sylvia. Welcome to my video. I decided to start a series of videos called the I Hate Writing series. This is the first video and I am going to go through, it's a review of the Spin Rewriter. As in any business, there's always tasks that you are not good at. And the smartest thing to do is to take the tasks that you least like and automate it or have someone else do it for you. So with the internet affiliate marketing business, one of the tasks that I least like to do is writing. And writing is essential in terms of not just writing content for your blog or a review, but also writing for the backlinks for the Web 2.0 sites and for the comments to put on Twitter and Facebook and so forth. So there is a lot of writing involved, and I simply run out of words at times. And how to say, look at this page in 100 different ways. Well, that is why I really like using a content spinner. So what is a content spinner? Basically, it takes the content, like a piece of, like an article that you've written, and it matches up the, it finds the synonyms for the word, and it puts in the code so that you can use one article 100 different times, and it sounds and looks slightly different, but has the same content in terms of the same message in it, and it appears somewhat unique. For example, let me see. Here is a article that has already been spun, and when it's spun, it looks like this. It has these little brackets, meaning you can use these three words, any one of these three words in this portion of the sentence. You don't need to replace this one and then use any of these three words, and so on and so forth. So for this to become this, most people either use a content spinner or they hire someone. Well, I prefer using a content spinner. Some of the popular content spinners are the Best Spinner, Spinner Chief, Spin Chimp, and Spin Rewriter. I have owned the Best Spinner, and I personally found it very difficult to use. I was always downloading updates to my computer, which took a lot of time, and there was a ton of screens, so I was really confused with it. And I'm not trying to knock the Best Spinner, but for me, I really needed a lot more simplicity, and that is when I found Spin Rewriter. So we're going to do a quick review on why I like that one so much. I kind of jumped ahead of my timeline on what I was going to talk to you about, but how do I use a content spinner? So I would take an article and I would put it in the spinner, and it will come out with all those little interesting marks that you just saw, the code, so that when I put it in other software to distribute the articles, I have somewhat unique versions of it. The meaning of the article is the same, it's just the words used are different. So I'll make multiple versions. And also, Spin Rewriter is one of the software that a lot of that provides an API key. So basically, if I was using another piece of software to distribute these articles or a article, because I have a Spin Rewriter membership, there is a setting in the distribution software that I can set up my API key, and they will automatically take the technology from Spin Rewriter and spin the article that is in that software basically saving me a step from, say, finding my article, putting it in the Spin Rewriter, getting my my spun version, and then putting it into my content distribution software. I can just put it in the content distribution software, click a button, it spins it, and then it distributes it. I hope that all makes sense. I'm pretty sure most of you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, send me an email or leave a comment, and I always look at them, so I can definitely give you an answer. Okay, why I like Spin Rewriter. Let's go over there and see, so you kind of see what's going on. This is the actual inside of the Spin Rewriter. There it is. Okay. And then simply let's try to follow my format. So this is an online application. Basically, I have to be on the internet to access the Spin Rewriter. But like I said before, I really like that because they do a lot of updates, and I don't have to waste any time downloading something, hoping that my firewall software will prevent it from downloading and installing and upgrading and so forth. I have a piece of software where I encountered that. It took me like a week to figure out how to put exceptions in my firewall. But, you know, one of the lovely challenges of working at home with multiple softwares. The other thing I really like is that it stores your articles. Let me show you. Move the screen thing up. In this archive. So any article that I have spun, rewrite article, they will save, and I can either view the original article. This is the article that I had placed in there, or I can see the spun version that they had done automatically with all the different, you know, brackets and so forth. I find that really handy just to leave it there because sometimes, you know, it's already been spun once, so I don't have to waste time spinning it again. Oops. Okay, sorry for that little interruption. My phone rang. I've got to turn off. Oops. Okay, so with this Spin Rewriter, let's show you how to rewrite an article. Ignore this draft. You can rewrite a single article or rewrite multiple articles. I've never had to rewrite multiple articles, but I imagine that it will be just as easy as it is to rewrite a single article. So what I would do is I would take a PLR article. Basically, it's an article that's been written and sold several times. That way, the writer makes a little money off their work. And it is ideal to spin it, so I would copy it and then paste it in here. And then this is where you get your choice of either you actually hand spin each word, or you can do the I'm feeling lucky, which is my favorite thing to do. Oops, stop. Sorry. Which is basically you tell them to start spinning, and whatever comes out, and not trying to be like, oops, you know, you get what you get, but it's more like, let me see, yeah, okay, here, I don't know why the computer did that, but basically, it uses the algorithm and the software to figure out which word, what some synonyms are. One thing that is really good about the software is it can identify the usage of the word. Meaning, if you will use the word book, like I booked a reservation at the hotel versus I read a book, it can tell the difference between the word book being used as a verb or book being used as a noun, where the book as a verb being I made reservations at the hotel, or I made an appointment at the hotel, versus I read a book, which is I read a novel, I read a magazine, and so forth. So I really like that fact that it doesn't take the book, the word face value. It takes the word in context of the way it's being used in the sentence. So this is the way you can start the rewriting process, and this is where it will automatically find synonyms for you for each word, and then you can check it to make sure that's what you really want. It shows you exactly which word is being used, like last thing, and it's low. Okay, let's give that like empty, and then you can pick the ones that you want, or the group meaning, like empty as in hungry, empty as in you're going to remove content, or empty as in containing nothing. So if I had said empty as in containing nothing, and then I can pick the one I liked. So that's how you can go through each one of these words to figure out exactly. That's the longer way to do it. I don't like doing that method. So I'm just going to show you how I do it, which is the I'm feeling lucky method. And what I do is I will hit the settings below the I'm feeling lucky, and there has been many times where I push the I'm feeling lucky when I haven't done this step yet. So what I like to do is protect my main words here. Like for this one, I might, as an example, for this article, I'm going to protect the word healthy. So copy, healthy. So that is basically telling the software not to change that word at all in any instances within this article. So then I'm going feeling lucky, and it does its magic, and oh look, here is my article, and I can generate with all the spin marks in there. Then I can generate a unique article, and it tells me how unique it is from the original article. So this one is 92%. Now noted, these articles, as much as I would love them to be 110% perfect, it is still a software. It is always being improved on. So it's always ideal just to read it quickly to make sure that the spun version is really saying what it needs to be said. For me, doing it this way is faster than if I had to sit there and rewrite the whole thing. Because, as I said before, writing is not a strong skill set for me. And, you know, when you're doing a business, you need to sometimes hire out those things that are not your strong point. And this is one of mine. And then I don't have Copyscape, so I can't check it. But if you do have a Copyscape account, another highlight. And then I just usually copy and paste this and put it in a text file and wait for, and then put it where I need to put it into, and that's about it. Let me see. That is, oh, so here is my trick for you guys, so you can see, have some, not fun with this, but just another way to use the Spin Rewriter. So say you buy a PLR package of articles, and they come with the spun content, meaning the article appears like this. So you're looking at it and you're like, oh my god, I need another piece of software to unspin this to make it look like a regular article, you know, like this. So this is what I do. I will open up my archive, and I will go view, and then I will take this out, and I will take the article, this one, so copy, paste, ta-da! No need to install an Unspinner into your desktop. You can just kind of go through this backdoor way of unspinning an article. And that is about it. I think this software is usually offering a free trial. It is a yearly subscription, but I highly recommend it. I mean, I use this thing like maybe 5 hours a month, but for the amount they're charging me, that is like, you know, less than a cup of coffee a month to have, you know, content that is spun for me. Oh, here's another tip of what I do if I rewrite. Like, if you are social bookmarking and you need a ton of comments, you could write something like, I really like this product. What does everyone else think about it? What features are you most impressed? And then I'm feeling lucky. There you go. It's spun for you, and you can put it into a software, or every time if you're going to manually do comments, you have a different one each time. You just keep hitting this generate unique version. Alright then, thank you for watching this video. Ooh, I got 16 minutes out of this. If you have any questions about how to use this, or want to check it out, there should be a link below. And of course, it's an affiliate link. And subscribe to my email list or subscribe to my channel. And thanks a lot for stopping by.